Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to Tea Time with Aloha and Coco, guys. I'm Vicky. If you're new around here, don't forget to click the subscribe button down below to be part of the Tea Time family. Hey guys, welcome back to another Tea Time episode. Today we are getting closer and closer to Halloween, so I have to start doing some Halloween-y things like prepping for Halloween day. So today I'm gonna return some stuff. I bought costume pieces and things like that. I wanted to purchase them online because I have not had a chance to kind of swing by a Halloween store. So I purchased some things. They don't fit, so I have to return them. And then after I return them, I have to go ahead and stop by Hobby Lobby. The girls have a project due, so I have to pick up some materials for them. Then I have to swing by Target because my costume requires a plate and a couple of things there. So I have to swing by Target. And then finally, I am putting everything together for the girls' Halloween breakfast. Every single year for Halloween, for Easter, Valentine's, every holiday, I set up a beautiful breakfast for them along with a basket. So I am really excited to get their breakfast and boo baskets put together. If you guys watched a previous video of mine, you know that I purchased a whole bunch of like ghost themed items for the girls, and they're still going to use that. We'll still use that because a lot of the things that I bought is what I want to give them, like the jewelry making and the painting and all that stuff. It's a lot of fun for them. However, the way the basket is going to look, that's going to change, and like the color scheme, that's going to change. I'm really excited for what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to hop in here to make some returns, and then I will see you right back here. Let's go. Okay guys, so we just made it to Target. So I'm looking for a couple of things. I am looking for some final touches for our costumes. Now, we usually do 2 costumes a year. It hasn't always been that way, but for the most part, it's always been 2. And the reason for it is because back when the girls were really, really little, we used to go full out to Disney. We used to wear like the costumes with the thick fabric and all of that stuff. It is just uncomfortable, especially since in Florida, you don't really feel that fall or cold like breeze until quite literally later in December, reaching January. That's when you feel like that breeze in the air. So when we would go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween, we were boiling, itching, like the girls couldn't take it. So we would always have to wear the costumes for about an hour, take our picture in front of the castle, and then change. And I hated it. The reason I hated it is because the girls didn't want to take off their costumes, but you can see their skin itching. You can see them sweating, and they were kind of like in between, like I want to take it off, but I don't want to. You know, I feel so beautiful in my costume, but it's uncomfortable. So we started doing something very simple. We select a costume that we want to wear for Halloween at home, that we can go trick-or-treating, they can go to school in, and then we do something very simple for Halloween at Disney. When we used to do the Halloween costumes at Disney, like I said, we're super uncomfortable. Just about 3-4 years ago, about 3-4 years ago, we started saying, okay, let's do something simple. Something where we can wear a t-shirt and shorts or a t-shirt and leggings and make it so unique and make it so uniform and make it so evident that this is our Halloween costume, that, you know, it's we can pull it off. So this year, we got our shirts, and I'm so excited for this year's costume. This is probably my favorite t-shirt costume that we've done ever. And I love it because we're gonna transition this into something else. And I'm very excited about it. I've had people ask me if I do the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween every single year. The answer is no, I don't. I've done Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween our whole lives. After COVID, they took off Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween, I believe for 2 years straight or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head, but they took it off. And those years you kind of got away with wearing costumes because there was no Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween. But just last year, we weren't able to get tickets. These things sell out. Weren't able to get tickets, but we had to take our picture in front of the castle. So we just like Disney bound, or not Disney bound, like we wore little dresses like witches. And they told us if you don't take off all the accessories, you can't come in. And fine, I understand. So we were wearing our little, they were literally dresses. They were like knitted dresses, super, super cute dresses with our boots. And then we just wore witch hats. And they told us, the girls can go in like that. You can't. You got to take off the hat. And I'm like, it's just a hat. You guys sell like sorcerer Mickey hats that are taller than this. And they said, if you wear your hat, you can't come in. Oh, and we had like a little, it was almost like, not a cape. I made us little, I don't even know, like little kimono style, like it was completely sheer, but it matched our dress. And they told us, you got to take that off. It's a hazard. I don't know how wearing like a little jacket, like a little tulle thing, like it was completely clear. I don't know how wearing that is a hazard, but they made us take it off. I was like, whatever, I'm not gonna cause any problems. Fine, they don't want us to wear costumes. I completely understand. I'll abide by the rules. But then I go in and everybody's Disney bounding in full costume. When I say Disney like bound, I'm talking like they look like they came straight out of the movie. There was one woman who looked beautiful, but she was wearing full Pirates of the Caribbean costume from the hat all the way down to her toes. Now you can say, well, maybe she was there, Vicky, for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween event and she just came early. There was no Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween that night. We didn't go on a night that there was Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween because they are all sold out. So they told us, if you don't take off all the accessories, you can't come in. We ended up taking off all the accessories. We walk in, we see people in Alice in Wonderland dresses. And then when you ask, oh, it's a Disney bound. We're Disney bounding. So it's kind of like, it depends on who you get in the front gate. I saw someone letting in people looking in like full dressed, and then they stopped us because we were wearing a hat. I thought that was unfair, but whatever. I'm not going to continue to linger on that topic because it gets me a little bit upset. So yeah, that's basically it. So aside from the comfort factor, we also tied in the factor of, if we end up going during Halloween time and it's not a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween night, like this year we tried to get tickets and it was sold out. So I call it Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween because you go, everything's decorated for Halloween. They usually play like the Booty You song every now and then, or at least from my experience, that's what I've heard every time I go. You could get candy if you just go to the candy shop. You know, you have a good time. They have Halloween food that you can pick up. So, I mean, if it's just the factor of trick-or-treating, I don't really care. The girls are not gonna eat all those candies anyways. So we do go to Disney for Halloween. It's just, sometimes we go to Mickey's Not So Scary if we were lucky enough to get tickets. And sometimes we just go and we call it Mickey's Not So Scary. But we go. Anyways, so that's that. Let's get out of this car and let's go pick up what we need. Guys, I love this. I'm a big fan of Bluey. I love Bluey. They have these little sweatpants. They have other sweatshirts. Look at this one. The whole Bluey gang. Oh, I love the top. They have so many cute pieces. I love that. This is so cute. I love it. It has a little shorts. So cute. Absolutely love this dress. It's all sequins and then it has a big black velvet bow up top. Love, love, love this dress. However, I can only think of the girls putting down their arms and then getting like their arms chafed the whole night with this. But oh my God, that is gorgeous. Oh, how pretty. Hey guys, so I just got back in the car. I literally just picked up what I needed and nothing more. I found these plates that were $3. They're plastic plates and they come in, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 6-pack. It's exactly what I needed because they're very lightweight. I can use the plates for the girls. I just need one plate for my costume. So now we are off to Hobby Lobby. Need to pick up some supplies for the girls' projects. So let's waste no time. I made it. It's not raining yet, but I do feel like it's gonna start raining soon. So I wanna make sure I make it to Hobby Lobby before that. Let's go. Okay guys, so I've made it to Hobby Lobby. It's sprinkling. It's not that bad, but I know it's gonna start soon. So let's try to go inside before it gets really, really bad. So the store is completely packed. Everybody's going crazy for the Christmas stuff, but we're gonna go to the back towards the scrapbooking section. But as you can see, all Christmas is up, so it's clearly the best time of the year. So I just made it in the car. I have been waiting outside of Hobby Lobby for almost an hour. It was pouring way worse than it is now. It calmed down a little bit. As you can see, it's still raining, but it's manageable. Before, it was like a literal hurricane style of rain. Anyways, so I picked up a couple of items at Hobby Lobby that are going to be suitable for Christmas gifts and the things for the girls that they needed for their projects, and I'm really excited. Right now, I'm gonna head home because I want to get back to some fun with the girls. We have a whole bunch of Halloween activities mapped out, planned out. So let's head back home, and yeah, then I want to show you guys what I want to get the girls for Halloween. I want to show you guys just so you can get an idea. But think of it as the plum version of Where the Wild Things Are. I'm really excited. Okay, let's go. So these are the items I was keeping my eye on for the girls. These are Jellycat Cosmo Monsters. They're about 16.5 inches in height, and they are beautiful. Jellycat is a huge brand in stuffed plushies now. They've been around for a long time, but just recently they became very popular. And this little plum monster is the one that I had my eye on for both of the girls. I just love it because it's such a different color, and I thought it was perfect for Halloween. So this is the stuffed animal that I'm looking at for the girls. These are $35, and they had this mustard yellow for $56.99. I guess this is a rare one. They also had a royal blue, but that was sold out. Then I really wanted to incorporate a little Stanley or a thermos cup. It doesn't necessarily have to be Stanley, but I want something that is plum colored like the stuffed animal. The girls love a good thermos. They have one now. They take it everywhere: school, beach, boat rides, Disney. It falls. It has little dents all over the place. So I really wanted to get them a new one. And I think that they'd appreciate this, especially in that color. Anyways, I also found these cheesecloth table runners that I think are spectacular, beautiful colors. So you can definitely match these table runners, make a huge bow, and have it match with a little monster if you choose to buy it. So I think I'm gonna pick one of these up too. Okay guys, so I'm back home and I just finished the girls' little gifts for all of their friends. I purchased these little brown bags. They're rather roomy inside, and they have a clear window where you can see the inside contents. What I decided to do was just like edit my own photo. So I did this, have a Wicked Halloween, and you could see the little witch fingers in the back with the little ribbons. This is what the girls are giving to each of their friends. It's supposed to be like the little witch finger from Wicked, and that's how I made them. So instead of doing like goodie bags for everybody, I decided to just kind of ease up on it this year because there's a lot of things that I have going on. So I went ahead and I printed the picture. I slid it into the back, as you can see here. And ta-da, we have a perfect little package with the cute little image to tie in the Wicked movie or the Wizard of Oz, whatever you decide to do. And then all of the little lollipops are placed inside there, nice and neat. Now let me show you what I did for the teachers and the staff. So for the teachers and the staff, I wanted to do like a little charcuterie board. I don't know if you caught it, but a little charcuterie board. And I wanted the theme to be Boogie into Halloween because I found these little disco spiders. So this is going to be almost like a filled up container with cheeses and hams and dried fruits and a whole bunch of pretzels and things like that. And then what they can do is if I give it to one person, obviously I can't gift it to the entire school because there's a lot of staff members. But if I give it to one person, what they could do is they could just pick what they want and put it on their own personalized charcuterie board and then give this box to maybe another staff member who didn't get. So I want to put enough there so that each individual person can share with either their family when they get home or another staff member. But I made these for all of the girls' teachers and like the administrative staff. And yeah, so I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna see how I can kind of adhere the spider to the actual box, but I can't do any of it until literally the morning of, when the box is boxed up and ready to go. So this is gonna be a lot of work for me on Halloween morning, but I'm really loving it. I got the spiders for $1 at Target's Dollar Spot. I got these really cool boxes, a pack of 10 from Amazon. And I got these little cutting boards that we use here as charcuterie boards from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. Now all the contents I'm clearly gonna go in. I actually sent a little message home to all of the staff members, a little fillable like questionnaire where they shared things that they were allergic to, their favorite foods, their favorite colors, things like that. So now I know what to kind of remove from the food items that I put in here, and it's gonna make my life a lot easier than having to guess who can have what. So this is their gift. I'm probably gonna have to put a little like black bow or a little glitter bow, something. Maybe a spider web. I don't know, I'm not quite done, but at least you have an idea. If you want to do this, again, Target's dollar spot. They had it in silver also, and gold, I believe. The little boards are from the Dollar Tree. Maybe you don't want to do this whole thing, but you want to do little charcuterie boards. You can get these boards at the Dollar Tree. And then these little boxes from Amazon. So that's that. Okay, so now we are going to do our first like little Halloween painting activity of the season. I purchased these little canvases, these little paintings from the Dollar Tree. It comes with the little hanger in the back so you can hang it up. You can get the little like the little easels that they sell at the Dollar Tree, and you can display it. And it is a little painting, as you can see. And I just thought it was so gloomy and dark. I was like, how cool would it be if we turned this into like a little ghost town? So we're going to do a craft that we did last year, and it was a total success. I'm gonna go ahead and do it with the girls this year. So I got my matted white paint from Folk Art. We got our dollar store brushes and our dollar store canvases. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set it up for the girls, and we're gonna get started with our first painting activity of the season. So exciting. Okay, let's get started. So here we have it. We have our little table set up. We have our brushes, our paint, our little canvas. We have our little plates with some white paint and a napkin, a Sharpie to add the details of the eyes. So we're gonna get started. Basically, take a brush that you want. Always go with a thinner brush. Go, mommy, you pick your brushes first. So you pick a thin brush, depending on the scale, like the size of your painting. And then you just start playing around with the white paint. We're gonna add little ghosties everywhere. So girls, we're gonna make this a ghost town. So you can add all of your little ghosties. Okay, so let's get started. So as the paintings are drying, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna prepare a little spooky lunch for the girls. And I don't know, let's see what I whip up. Okay guys, so I just finished. Now what we're gonna be doing is my mom came over because she wants to do a little DIY fashion project, and I'm all here for it. My sister's here too. We're basically gonna take, let me just show you. Okay, so now that you saw how my mom made hers, I got the burgundy colored sweater. On the camera, it looks a little bit washed out, but in like real life, it's really, really dark. It's like a wine color. So I'm gonna follow the instructions she gave. So she basically just kind of did an invisible line down the front. And then she is going to basically cut it straight. And I have to make sure that I cut it straight here, especially in the collar, because that's where we're gonna put like the little scarf so it comes through. So I'm gonna go ahead. I already drew my invisible line. You can see it right there. Now I'm just gonna cut all the way through. Okay, so I basically just cut it down the middle, and now as you can see here, the little crew neck has like a little hole. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the little scarf. I'm gonna go ahead and use this little pin to attach it, and then I'm gonna thread it through the little hole, bring it around, and then you could just tie it in the front with a little bow. This one's much shorter, I think, than what we would need. You would need something that's much larger, and I would even do it thicker. I will probably go to Hobby Lobby and get some sort of like organza or tulle and do like really long strips and do like a big bow made out of tulle. And I'm probably gonna go down like maybe like a dark green or something like that, so it's very nice for fall. But for the purpose of finishing it today, I'm gonna go ahead and thread this through. So my mom is modeling it now. The color on the camera still, it doesn't do it justice. It's much darker. It's like a wine. Here on camera, it almost looks like a red, like a burnt red throwing a brown, but this is like a true wine. And then we added this little, what do you call it? This little neck scarf. We have Chanel, Fendi, Louis Vuitton, like all those ribbons that have the names. That's what we want to use. We just have to find it. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add it along with the tulle, I think, just so that it gives it like some dimension. But look at how nice that looks. Even with the little collar that she has, the denim collar, it just ties everything together. This is a great idea, Mom. She saw this concept of cutting the sweater as an option, but then she's like, oh, but you have the little collar. We can definitely do something else. So my sister's like, okay, let's add a little neck scarf. So then she pulled out all the little neck scarves she has, and she's like, okay, but I think that it's gonna look better if we do it with like a Chanel ribbon or something like that. So that's something that you guys can do. But look at how nice it looks. And you want to know what, as when you're wearing a sweatshirt, I feel like I'm selling on QVC. As when you're wearing a sweatshirt, you know how uncomfortable it is if you just ate, everything marks, and you just want something that's loose, but you want the comfort of a sweatshirt. You just don't want it to be tight. So this is like awesome because you have like a little cardigan. Mom, put the sleeves down. You have like a little cardigan. It's comfy, it's loose. I love it. Great job, Mom. Aloha made herself one too. So cute, Mommy. She did a beige jacket with a little black and white bow. Let's see Coco's now. Coco just finished cutting her little jacket, and then she added her Coco scarf. How do you feel about it?
I feel good.
It's so beautiful, Mommy. Great job.
Thank you.
Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. You kind of saw a little bit of what I have waiting for the girls for Halloween for their little boo basket. Really excited. I'm getting into it now. Yeah, I'm just really excited for Halloween this year. We're in the house, so you know, it's a lot of excitement surrounding the holiday season now that we are able to enjoy it. We're not packed up. Last year we were packed up. Everything was in boxes. So to be, you know, approaching the holiday season and enjoying it to the fullest is really exciting this year. So I'm really happy we're doing this. Anyways, thank you guys so much for following along today. It was a long vlog, but it was so much fun to do it with you guys. And yeah, I will see you all in our next video. But until then, don't forget to stay magical.